तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः. How the Divine Mother plays in the world with the jivas. Master was telling, Master continued, bondage and liberation are both of our making. The bondage and liberation. We are contemplating on bondage. Does the Divine Mother put the jivas in any bondage? The jivas are her own manifestations, her own creation, her own projection. And how can there be bondage? And if there is no bondage, how can there be liberation also? We see how the Divine Mother, to become herself many, Bahusyam, I'll become many. The primary, primordial energy that is going to manifest as the universe, from the absolute, in the dissolved state, this universe slowly separates from the Chaitanya, and as ripples of love, she separates, gains momentum, becomes waves, and suddenly condenses to see that there cannot be duality. I want to become many. Why? Because that was the last stage of the previous creation. Just like when I sleep, I become one without a second. There is nothing else other than me. So I don't see. When the duality is not there, there is no perception. So I don't have anything other than me, and me as Ananda. Again, when I wake up, when I try to wake up, I am becoming many. The thought that I will become again many. The world projects, I project, all these things, my desires and ambitions, my mind and senses, all eject out. Like that, Divine Mother becomes many. She is present in every bit of the presentation. She herself has become. She herself has become many. And this, the moment it becomes many, duality is there. The moment the duality comes into picture, law and order comes. The law and order. When there is civilization, there is police and military. If there is no civilization, there is neither military nor army, only human beings. Just like animals without tails and horns, they'll be moving about. So when civilization begins, one wants to snatch away things of the other. Agriculture, this, that, houses. My house, your house starts. When jungle is our house, and whatever we catch is our food, no problem. So, as similarly, when duality appears, the law of nature presents itself to govern this many. Many cannot move or do as they want. When one becomes many, the one which has become many controls them, holds them. And this hold seems to be a bondage for the jiva. Mother holding the child in arm, mother feels comfort, mother wants to give comfort to the baby, baby is restless. Why should you hold me? I want to run. It wants to run. There it finds mother's hold itself is bondage. Like that the jiva comes into bondage. From jiva's side it is bondage. From mother's side it is play. And then we see it is we who bind ourselves with more and more complications. Yesterday we saw how our one past memory can make us drown. Whole essence of this one was, something happens, good or bad, somebody helps me, or somebody hates me, or somebody harms me, I keep that firmly in my mind. Each time I remember, especially the bad ones. Good ones we forget, and bad ones. Anybody has done harm, that will remain forever in there. They call it scar on the heart, wound in the heart. He has wounded me. All are in my side pockets. What all you have done in your life to me, so much harm, it is there in my womb. In Konkani, they say, pura bare dudonge etle puta. I kept everything in my sides. Like that they will carry. Now you see, the moment I hold, it is I binding myself. Mother has not bound. I have bound myself with old thoughts and memories, good or bad. I am binding myself. Mother brought me into nature. Mother gave me a birth. Mother gave me a body, mind, everything. And I started like a cocoon, making silkworm, going on producing silk and covering itself that it cannot escape anymore. So, like that we bind. Liberation, bondage and liberation, I am explaining how the bondage gets created. And unless we come out of it, it's very difficult. We have bound ourselves. We have to unwind it, whatever we have wound. For that is the service to others, love of others, love of God, sacrifice, everywhere sacrifice. What have you given to this world? What have you given to others? Morning I was speaking to a young girl in US, maybe 7th standard or so. Inside, divinity is covered with ignorance, and outer world is visible, but there is an inner pull. Inner pull is there, no way to go, outer attractions are there. There is easy rope to bind. When a mother gives a mobile to the child wants it, and mother or father, parents bring and give. When they are giving, there is no intention of parents that it should get bound. It is mobile. Let my child know how to operate a mobile. Let my child know everything about this world. But what actually happens? He enters into habits. He is not able to remain separate from the mobile for the rest of the life. And that is one concern of the present parents. What to do with these children? Day and night, they are sitting with mobile, losing their life. Good and bad they are seeing. And they are captivated. They are captivated. They are in bondage. How did the bondage? Did parents give for bondage? No. They wanted the child to release. But the nature of the child, every jiva wants to run after enjoyments, possessions. So the problem comes there. We bind ourselves. Parent did not bind. We children bound themselves. They are not able to escape from that. They get addicted to it. Addiction is not created by parents. The object is given with all good intention. The body and mind was given with all good intention. But how did we use it? What did we fill it with? All unwanted things which do not help us in any way, creates bondage, suffering. When I ask people to forget the past, they are not able to forget the past. How you see? Drop it off. I am not asking you to drop off good things. Bad things is going to harm you, your past. Drop it. No. I can't drop. Why? I am not made up of nirlepa. Stickless. What do you call it? Non-stick. Non-stick vessels. I am not made up of non-stick. I am made up of stick. So, where to go? So, we create the bondage more and more. We have the option to release. And wherever you go, you cannot escape duality. Sukha, dukkha come together. They are obverse and reverse of the same coin. You cannot escape. As much happiness, so much misery. As much joy, so much sorrow. As much pleasure, so much pain. Pain and pleasure, joy and sorrow, happiness and misery go together. And beyond these dualities, if you want to go, there is bliss. Bliss doesn't have an opposite. Bliss is bliss in itself. Once you reach that bliss, no more suffering. Suffering ends forever. So this is liberation. As long as you seek happiness, you will have misery with it. Suffering will be there. When you start seeking human life is balanced between these dualities. We are balancing between these. We are not escaping or going beyond this. Going beyond is called transcendence. I want to transcend the duality. Sukha dukkhe same kritva labha labha jaya jaya. All this. Make them equal and go beyond. Look upon them as equal and go beyond. This is the principle. If you seek one and dislike other, I want happiness. but not suffering. Sukham bhuyat, dukham me ma bhuhu. May I get happiness and never the misery. It is not possible. This is the expected. That's why we suffer. So we try to catch happiness, we try to catch joy, and we'll get the other. It is inseparable. Same coin. Opposite. It is inseparable. When you start seeing beyond, oh, there is bliss, independent of sukha dukkha, there is bliss. Then he is going towards liberation. Bondage and liberations are hers. The experience, she goes on giving various experiences to transcend and go, to go back to the source. How? This world is filled with goodness. Badness is there, goodness is there. Badness doesn't have existence. It has appearance, like darkness. Darkness has appearance, but it doesn't have existence. You cannot go and bring darkness from somewhere and keep it here in front of light. I have brought little darkness from my home. If you want, you can take, I'm keeping here in front of light. No, you cannot. Absence of light is called darkness. It doesn't have existence. Light has existence. You can bring. I brought a light for you. So here, existence is non-existence. Sukha, dukkha. And bad things, bad thoughts appear, catch us. Just like darkness. Darkness catches us. I am not able to see anything. I am not able to move in darkness. Darkness is there, but it doesn't have existence. Without existence, it is there. You can experience, but it doesn't have existence. Like that, these good thoughts and bad thoughts, good thoughts, noble thoughts, divine thoughts, all these sustain, and world is overflowing with goodness. It is overflowing with divine thoughts. Swami Vivekananda says, plenty of good thoughts and everything. If you tune once to that goodness, the goodness, nobility, greatness starts flowing within you. And the moment they start flowing within you, you undergo such a transformation, magical transformation, that you see something else. You start seeing divine. You are moving towards liberation. And to make you understand, to give you an impetus, to give you an understanding something else exists which you cannot see or perceive by any means. It exists. Goodness is there everywhere. The world is flooded with goodness, and just like light, it is flooded with goodness and nobility, spirituality. This makes you, the moment you link, you become immortal. Amritatva. So, liberation, Mother has made all the arrangements. She has kept all the faculty necessary in humans. The first and the last birth are definitely humans. Because if first birth is not human, there is no karmic load to have one more birth. Karma is possible only in human body. Other species are the consequences of human life. How you have spent the life as human, its karma will decide whether you have to be bobo or meow meow. Other species you or stand as a tree in rain and sunshine. And when you become a tree and withstand all the nature's assaults and give shade to others, fruit to others, that punya karma will make it again come as human being. So, what I am telling is, it is flooded with goodness. The moment you start turning towards it, the Mother's grace has descended upon you. She has flooded the world with goodness. Darkness exists, evil exists, bad exists, but it doesn't have its own existence. It is appearance. It is taking adhara of some other existence and making itself expressed. So this we see that it is possible for us, just like we bind ourselves, just that goodness, the moment you start seeing good in others, divine in others, the day you want to see goodness in others, there is a transformation in you. You are undergoing that transformation is not ordinary transformation. It is magical. Something happens. We don't see good in others. Only bad things we see. And see a person as body. This is the worst thing that a human can do, to look upon other human or any other species as a body. Spiritual life is different from the ordinary secular life, worldly life, not even secular life, worldly life. Spiritual life is life as spirit, living as spirit, being a spiritual entity and living in the world is spirit. This is the supreme life of reality, satya, and living as an animal, living as body. Living as body and living as animal is same. Myself as body. This body-mind complex I am identifying and living here in this world as body, this is the worst thing we can do. And this alone creates all the bondages and suffering. To de-identify ourselves from the bodily existence and identify ourselves with the spiritual existence is what we need now, and that is the path to liberation. And to do that, to shift the paradigm, the Mother has made all the provisions for Jiva. Just you have to will, and you will open up. So, to release ourselves from all things that is binding me constantly, taking from life to life, body to body. Now, I want to enter into life eternal. Why I was bound was I was seeking, very much seeking. I never learned to give. When in life sacrifice and giving begins, how can I do? What can I do? What more can I do? What more can I give? When this becomes our very nature, we see, we evolve, and we see, and that is the grace of Mother. Liberation is her, means what? She has made all the arrangements. She has kept all the necessary things within the bodily existence, mind, intellect, purity, good, whatever you want to cling to open yourself to the divine. What you have to do? Close your mind totally to the evil things and bad things in this world. Don't see anything bad or anything in anybody, even by mistake. Close the door, open the door, expose yourself to the good thoughts, good nature, good everything. Both are in the same world. Two opposites are there. What are you going to see? By constantly seeing good, you evolve. By constantly seeing bad, you involve. So we have to, this change, this arrangement for this change, switch over, is provided by Divine Mother. She is the cause of liberation. She is the, how we solve the cause of bondage? Just because she has provided everything, we created that, utilized, like child utilizing the mobile to see unwanted things only. Like that, we bound ourselves. And Mother has made the arrangements. Any moment you want, yes, it is there within your reach. You need not go anywhere. You need not go to market to get Viveka. It is there within you. You have to just manifest it from within. It is manifestation, it is bringing out. And it is possible for every jiva. Those who are ready, those who listen, start. Others wait. Who says? Buddha. Apavritam swargasya dvaram. He shrotravantaha vimunchantu shraddha. Oh ye, you hear me. I have opened the doors to heaven. Oh you, ye you. Release your faith. Oh ye who hear me. Release your faith. Those who listen, many hear, but they don't listen. They don't grasp. They collect the information, go and distribute to others. Like Kosamari Payasam, Panaka. Stand in the street and distribute the ignorance. So that's what we see. Simple words. Divine Mother is the source of all bondage and suffering. Bondage and liberation are both her making. Making has a different, how deep word you see. Making. She sits and makes it. Our intelligence she has made, laws she has made. By her Maya, worldly people become engaged in woman and gold. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.